trading deadline the addition?
Yeah, good. We got a good baseball team. I think Matz is going to help us from the bullpen. May is going to help us in the rotation. Position player-wise, I think we have a dynamic group, very versatile and athletic. We're playing well. Offensively, we've been good the last 2 months. So, now it's August 1st. Everything is in the past. We just got to continue. We got a shot to make something special here this year. In the wild card in the division, you look at the Green Monster. We're in third place, 5 games back. So we feel like we can compete with anybody, and we got a real shot to win the division.
What do you hear about May when he's getting here, and why the pushback from Sunday?
Talked to Gio about Sunday. It was either him pitching Sunday or May. Garrett is actually, he's going to pitch game 2 in the next series. So it was going to be a lot of days in between starts, and Gio didn't like that. I was like, I'm just thinking about you. It's an 11:30 game, and he's like, I'm good. If I survive the one in Washington, I'll be okay on Sunday. So we'll do that, and then we'll schedule May for the last one against Kansas City.
So Monday.
Bayo, yeah.
Will he may get here tomorrow? Is that
The plan is, tomorrow. He'll be here with us tomorrow.
How does Matz kind of fit in with the other relievers, especially the other lefties?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think we're deeper now. That's why we have to make tough transactions, right? And, good fastball, veteran, strike thrower. So we'll see how we play it out, but I think, it's an important piece. I think he's going to help us a lot.
Do you have any more update on Marcelo?
They still discussing a few things. I think there's one more doctor Zoom tomorrow, and then they're going to make a decision, but we're waiting till tomorrow. Tanner still waiting for options, see what's next. He's here, right? Yeah, he's here. So we'll know in the upcoming days. But there's a lot of conversations. Nothing is off the table right now, and hopefully we can resolve this soon and see what happens.
Do you hold out any hope for either of those guys to contribute this season?
I think, Marcelo probably, with Tanner, it's becoming harder and harder. He's been out for a while. It's August 1st, so I think, if anything, Marcelo, yeah.
The Astros obviously added Correa, and you were there a long time ago, and there's still like a team you can't kill. From across the way, in your own experience, what is it the Astros do that keeps them at this level?
Pitch.
Yeah.
They pitch. They've been pitching for a while, similar to Tampa, similar to Milwaukee. A lot of moving pieces. Joe has done an amazing job with that group. Obviously, no Tucker, no Alex, but Pena play at an all-star level from the get-go. The little man still going, right, doing his thing and leading that team, and it's been eye-opening. Very proud of Joe, what he's done this year with the group that he has. But they pitch, man, and then when you pitch in this level, you have a shot, and that's the reason they always have a shot.
Kind of strange facing Carlos 2 series in a row.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. Actually, I was able to catch up with him in Minnesota, but that's the nature of the business, right? And it felt weird when he left. It feels weird that he's back, but he's home. I bet they're very happy. The family, obviously, Daniela and the kids, they're going to be home the whole year, which is great. And I think he's gonna, he wasn't having a great season in Minnesota, but now that the spotlight is on him, I won't be surprised if he takes off from Monday on.
Do you get the sense that the guys are happy that the deadline's in the rear view?
Honestly, this group compared to last year, it's a lot different. I think we didn't talk too much about it. We stay in the moment, and we're staying in the moment. We have a tough team across the diamond that they have played well, and we're playing good baseball. So we just got to continue to have the same mindset. Stay in the moment and just keep rolling.
On the one hand, you made 2 pitching additions, right? Like where you were able to find clear roles where you feel like they have for your club. On the other hand, you've talked in the past about how trade deadline is what all teams do, right? And most, I think that you were the only, like every other American League contender probably added 3 or more players.
Mm-hmm.
How much does it take to recalibrate and figure out, okay, these teams did this and this is what we did and move forward?
I think we got better, and I think the team is a lot different than the last three. We're more complete. We pitch better. Our bullpen is in a great place, so I'm very happy where we're at.
Craig mentioned, he was talking about starting pitching depth, and he mentioned the two guys that were recently promoted to Worcester. How do you feel about after, obviously you added Dustin, but how do you feel about the overall starting pitching depth right now?
I feel good. Obviously Fitz is down there, Harrison is down there. There's other guys that they may or may not contribute, but we're better than a week ago, in that aspect.
And in terms of you guys didn't add a hitter, what are kind of the reports you've gotten on Christian Campbell and how he could, maybe help it? How has he done at first base, I guess?
There's still work to do. He's still a work in progress, so he's gotten better. The numbers show that, but there's a few things that, under the hood that we still need to get better at.
Is that speaking about him offensively?
And defensively.
What are you hoping to see from Abraham Toro out of the cleanup spot today?
There's a reason he's hitting there. It's not to hit a grand slam, whatever. Hopefully he does, but I think with the guy that we're facing, it makes sense for him to hit there.
How much, did you had a birthday party, if memory serves, yesterday?
Yeah. Knox, Bregsman's kid. Yeah, a lot of kids around.
How wired into the deadline were you yesterday?
Actually, I was here. I came here afterwards, and it was interesting. I never been in the room when that's going on, and it was a great learning experience. A lot of people, yeah.
What did you learn? What did you learn? If it's a learning experience, what did you learn?
I'll keep it to myself and use it for my future.
Were you there earlier in the day before the break? Or was it
No, I was there late. And then I was there late. Yeah.
So you got the probably craziest part when everybody's up against it.
It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know how they do it.
Why did you want to be in on it?
Just to make sure, just to be around. Honestly, it was like we went to a party and then we had plans later. I was like, I just want to see, how people work, how it works. I've never been there. and people freaking grind, man. And they, I just saw part of it. They've been grinding for weeks, and a lot of phone calls, a lot of moving parts, and it's crazy, to be honest with you. It was fun to watch. I didn't have to make decisions and all that. I was just sitting on the couch and looking at people, but it was a good learning experience.
What was the last hour like?
If like it feels like that, like social media, like very fast, and then you got the network and all of that. You're like, holy shoot, this is the last 5 minutes is like, wow, New Year's Eve. No.
So when you saw the social post and you got Joe Ryan, you said, hey.
I didn't see that one.
All right.
Bro, I knew more. I knew more than John.
It wasn't John's fault.
No, it was.
John said.
It was the guy behind the.
It was the guy retweeting.
Yeah, it's like
somebody else.
it's like when you guys write an article, then the other guy is the headline. I know that shit. I know how it works. Yeah, I know how it works. We get mad at you, but it's the guy on the desk that makes it worse.